Barbara Keisman, and today I wanted to talk about something a little bit more personal, and that's about what I've learned in the 11 years since I've been divorced. Now, I got divorced as a Christian, and that's always going to be awkward. It goes against everything Christianity is about, and you have to wonder, how did I get here? And it feels like everything is ending. When you divorce after 34 years, it's like you feel like your whole life is being burnt up. You feel like it's being taken away from you. But you know what? I'm here to tell you that there is a future. And as long as you stay in the Lord, He's going to give you a future and a hope. The first 2 years were rather traumatic. It took 2 years just to calm down. All I could think about was my divorce 24/7. And then, after 2 years, the Lord reminded me of a dream I had put on paper 26 years ago, and that was to be a fashion designer. And I had never tried to start it because it was a very difficult profession to start, but God says, now's a good time to start it. You need something to occupy your mind, and it's something I've always had in mind for you. Now's a good time to start it. And so I did. It wasn't easy, but it's made all the difference. And here's the thing, I couldn't have started it without a little bit of faith. And the Bible says, don't despise the day of small beginnings. Trust me, beginning this was filled with small beginnings. I went to Walmart, bought some 100% cotton t-shirts and recut them and made cute women's t-shirts. And that's where I started, small beginnings. But you know what? The Lord has a future and a plan, and divorce doesn't take that away unless you let it take it away. God created each of us with a plan and a purpose, and only if we quit searching for that plan and purpose, and that might be different plans during different seasons of our life, but now I was in a new season of my life, and I was able to pursue this dream. And so what I want to say is that divorce is not always the end. It can be the beginning of something if you follow the Lord's instructions and let Him lead you in it. It can be filled with promise again. Your old dream perhaps died. Your marriage was a dream, because all of us go into marriage having a dream. It went through a death process, but you know what? New life. God can bring new life out of death processes. And that's what you really have to be, that positive to think about having a new future. But here's what I found out. If I got to find out who I was again. Who was I apart from being a mom and a wife? What did I like to do? I mean, truly, I really had to rediscover myself, because a lot of times those roles kind of take over our lives, and we are who we need to be, not necessarily who we want to be. But now I had a chance to make decisions independent of anybody else. And I got to find out what I like to do again. And so slowly but surely, I started to create a new life, and I started to enjoy that new life. Life's not over after divorce, just different. And if you put a little faith in it and follow God's plan for your life, it can actually be exciting again. There is a future, and God didn't divorce you. He didn't say, I'm done with you. The Bible says that God gives us beauty in exchange for our ashes. Give Him a chance. Give God a chance to do that for you. He's done it for me. And if He's done it for me, I know He'll do it for you. Give Him a chance. I'm Barb Keisman, and you've been listening to Dare to Dream Once More.